Act 1, Scene 1. The witches make plans in the thunder and lightning to meet up again after the battle and confront Macbeth.
At a military camp, King Duncan asks the wounded captain about the battle with the Irish invaders, who are led by Macdonald. The captain, who was wounded by helping Malcolm escape the Irish, says that Macbeth and Banquo fought with great courage. The captain then goes on to describe how Macbeth killed Macdonald for being a traitor. When the captain is taken away to have his wounds attended to, the Thane of Ross enters and tells that the Thane of Cawdor has been beat. Duncan soon demands that the Thane of Cawdor be killed and that Macbeth should take his title.
The witches prophesize that Macbeth will be the Thane of Cawdor and then king, but generations in the future will be children of Banquo. Later on, Ross and Angus arrive, and Ross tells Macbeth the king has crowned him Thane of Cawdor. Macbeth is shocked that the prophecy is coming true. Banquo, on the other hand, says that the devil often tells half-truths.
Lady Macbeth receives a letter from Macbeth explaining everything that has happened to him and the witch's prophecies. A messenger comes, telling her that the king will be visiting, then says that the raven croaks Duncan's fatal entrance under her roof and convinces Macbeth that they should kill Duncan.
King Duncan and the others arrive at Macbeth's castle. Duncan thanks Lady Macbeth for her hospitality and compliments the castle. He then asks to be taken to Macbeth.
In Act 1, Scene 7, Macbeth and Lady Macbeth are talking. Lady Macbeth is persuading Macbeth to kill King Duncan. They go back and forth, and Macbeth says he is not going to kill or go through with the plan. Lady Macbeth tells him to go through with it and stop being a coward. He went through with it, and Lady Macbeth then makes up a plan to get the guards drunk and make them look guilty.
At the beginning of Act 2, all in the castle are preparing to go to bed. Banquo sees Macbeth in the halls and questions why he remains awake. They speak of the witch's predictions, and Macbeth lies, saying he thinks not of them. Macbeth departs to his chambers, where the thought of the murder haunts his mind. He begins to hallucinate and sees a dagger before him that leads him to King Duncan's chamber. The scene ends with Macbeth presumably murdering Duncan.
Ross and Macduff talk about who murdered King Duncan. Macduff believes since Malcolm and Donalbain fled Macbeth's castle, they are prime suspects. They also speak of who the new king will be. Macduff mentions Macbeth has already been elected for the crown.
In Act 2, Scene 3, there is a constant knocking at the door of Macbeth's home. The porter answers after joking about himself being a doorman at the gates of hell. When the porter answers, Lennox and Macduff come in before him and ask for the king. Macbeth nervously begins to direct them to the king's quarters. Once they find King Duncan dead, everyone is suspicious about Macbeth. Macbeth kills the guards to try and stray the other men from suspicion, and Lady Macbeth feints to distract the men from Macbeth's ranting. Duncan's sons run away to England and Ireland in fear of their lives.
Ross and Macduff talk about who murdered King Duncan. Macduff believes since Malcolm and Donalbain fled Macbeth's castle, they are prime suspects. They also speak of who the new king will be. Macduff mentions Macbeth has already been elected for the crown.
Macbeth plans the ceremonial feast, and Banquo says he is going riding. Macbeth then orders the two murderers to kill Banquo and his son.
The three murderers execute a plan to kill Banquo and his son Fleance. They come up behind him on horseback and kill Banquo, but his son Fleance gets away. Banquo wants his son to get revenge.
Banquo and his son Fleance were taking a walk together when three murderers confronted them. They began to attack Banquo as he commanded his son Fleance to run. Banquo was killed there.
At this point, Banquo has already been murdered, but they're still having the banquet, and Banquo's ghost shows up at the banquet, but only Macbeth can see him. It makes him look even crazier than he did before.
Hecate goes in to confront the witches about how they disobeyed her and how they should have went to her instead of telling Macbeth his fortunes, and she's very angry because they always should go to her first instead of just doing it on their own.
The three witches give Macbeth 4 apparitions. The first one is Macduff with an armed head saying, "Beware, beware." Macbeth feels appreciated and says thanks. The second apparition contains a blade child, and Macduff, he says, "If I had 3 ears, I'd hear thee." The third apparition is a king with a tree in his hand. Macbeth feels he's a little confused and he wants answers to his questions. The fourth one is 8 kings with one on the end that has a glass in his hand. Macduff feels more evil.
Lady Macduff feels like her husband flees because he does not love his family. She tells her son that his father is dead. Then a messenger comes in and warns her that he fears approaching danger. Shortly after, murderers enter and kill her son.
The three murderers execute a plan to kill Banquo and his son Fleance. They come up behind him on horseback and kill Banquo, but his son Fleance gets away. Banquo wants his son to get revenge.
In Act 5, Scene 1, a doctor and a woman are watching Lady Macbeth while she sleepwalks. They see her trying to wash her hands of blood and reenact the night of King Duncan's murder.
Macbeth is at his castle with the doctor and his attendants. A messenger comes in and tells him something is moving towards the castle, and they found out it's an army coming to kill Macbeth. Macbeth is demanding his armor for battle. Meanwhile, Lady Macbeth is losing her mind, and the doctor is trying to help her. The doctor needs to stay to help Lady Macbeth, but insists on leaving because he thinks they're all insane.
Macbeth hears a cry within his home and is told Lady Macbeth has died. It is assumed Lady Macbeth killed herself, but it's not entirely proven. A messenger comes and tells Macbeth that the woods have been moving towards the castle, meaning they're under attack.
Malcolm, Macduff, and Seward discuss their plan of attack.
At this point in the story, Macbeth is fleeing Macduff and his army, but is caught by young Seward, who does not recognize Macbeth. Macbeth then tells him who he is and immediately kills him.
In Act 5, Scene 8, Macduff kills Macbeth. Then Macduff walks out with Macbeth's head and proclaims Malcolm the king. Malcolm says that there will be peace and nothing like this will happen again.